if you're a 17-year-old smart kid, you can literally call every local business and be like, hey, I'll build your new website. Your website's old. They're like, how much? You're like, $500. They're like, wait, my last quote was 4,000. You're like, yeah, 500. You know why? You can build it in a fucking minute with AI.
A lot of people had questions about the backend on my last video from the website on Lovable, so I'm gonna go through some of that. So Lovable actually has its own built-in backend called Lovable Cloud. So what you can do is you can come up here, this little cloud icon, click on that. You can go down here to enable more features, and so that will enable the cloud for this project. So once it thinks through it, all you gotta do is allow it. So it is free for the first part. I think they give you like $25, and then it's pay as you go. And $25 should be plenty for starting out. So what you're gonna do is allow, boom, it's all ready to go. It says Lovable Cloud's enabled, organized database, authorization, storage, and edge functions. So super simple. All you gotta do is prompt, like I said. And then what you can do next, you can add anything. I like to use some of these down here, or even ask Lovable what would be best to integrate next. Be best to integrate next into this website. So just give it a second and it'll go through and think of things that would be the best to implement into this. And then it'll give you a list of different things to implement. Has some pretty good lists. I think this top one, functional quote form, would be really good. So I gotta say, perfect, build me the functional quote form. And then since it already is connected to its own backend database, it'll just go through and create that all for you. Okay, so it finished the quote form. So it's a quote form is now functional, validates input, saves the database, shows loading, error states, everything like that. So you can, it also gives you next steps that you can continue on. But if you come down here, we can click on request a free quote. Boom, it pulls to the contact. And here is the quote form right here. If you enter everything, Luke, add a phone number, email, property address, goes through, select all of the different services. You can send that request and it should be just fine. And the great thing about Lovable is that if any errors pop up, since it's all connected, you can prompt Lovable to debug all those errors and it will fix them. You can also come up here to the code button. You can see all the code that Lovable is writing itself, and you can make any changes to that as well. So that's a quick run through of the backend for built-in Lovable Cloud with Lovable. If you have any questions, drop them down below.